Greetings to all melanated people all around the world. It's really a joy, it's a blessing. It's an honor to be out here in nature and greeting you, bringing a message of emancipation to you, a message that would uplift you and set you free if you were willing to just change your mentality. Thus, the reason why I want to speak to you concerning your mood is your fortune. And for you to understand that your mood is your fortune, I want to share with you this book that I've just recently uploaded onto Amazon called Your Mood is Your Fortune. And I wrote that book because I truly believe that many of our people are still suffering from low self-esteem. That for so long, people have been repeating over and over that I love Jesus, I love Jesus, I believe in Jesus, I put my faith in Jesus. And habitually, they've been pointing upwards whenever they speak of God instead of inwards. And whenever they speak about Jesus also, they were not referring to the power that is within them or the creative power that is within them. So basically, all of their power, they was giving it to an outside entity or outside power, thus reducing them to a place of low self-esteem, to a place where they do not believe in themselves, to a place where they do not have the right concept of themselves. But the very first thing that one have to understand to amend such a way is that the Bible, first of all, addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. You have to realize that the Bible, it is not literal, neither is it secular history. You have to also realize that the Bible was written symbolically. And the language of our ancestors was a language of symbology. Also, you have to realize that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So the way you feel about yourself, or the concept that you have of yourself, would determine your outer environment. It would determine where you live. It would determine who you associate yourself with. It would determine what is your possession upon the face of this earth. Whether you're living in destitution or whether you're living a healthy, prosperous, and happy life. So my brother and my sisters, in that book, I'm encouraging you how to cultivate the right thinking, the right habits, and the things to do and to say before you go to bed. And when you awake, and how you live your life throughout the day. So my brother and my sisters, those of you who would purchase this book, you need to read it over and over and over and over and remember how you're supposed to feel about yourself. How you're supposed to think about yourself. There are many of our people who are quite willing to say, I am not God. I am not the creator. Because they have never been taught to believe in themselves. They never come to realize that God and man are one. They never come to realize that the Bible is not a literal book. Neither is it secular history. They never come to realize that when they look in the mirror, that they are seeing the image and likeness of God. And they are seeing the image and likeness of themselves. Yet they're believing in one that is outside of themselves, that doesn't look like them. Like yesterday I was speaking to a Christian woman concerning the white idol that was given to her called Jesus Christ. And she was telling me she's not dealing with color. So I was telling her, how could you say that you're not dealing with color when Jesus Christ as a person 2,000 years ago was given to us with a color. We were never given a colorless Jesus Christ. We were given a Jesus Christ with a color. Therefore, you have to question why you were given that Jesus Christ with that color. And what is the effect it is having on your psyche? What is the effect it is having on your creative ability? What is the effect it is having on your creativity in general? So my brother and my sisters, we have to start being hypocrites. And we have to be truthful to ourselves. Because anyone who's honest would know that we grew up in homes whereby our parents or our grandparents had a picture of their Savior, who's supposed to be this Jesus Christ of 2,000 years ago. And it's the picture of a white man. Whether he's white or he's Jewish or whatever, he have a complexion. We were never given a Jesus with our complexion, so we can't fool ourselves. We have to be real with ourselves. And until we could be real with our own selves, that when we will learn to cultivate the right feeling and the right thinking about ourselves. And that's when we could tap in to the right frequency, the right vibration, knowing that we can create consciously, knowing that we are the Lord and Master of our own destiny, knowing that your thoughts is what is creating your reality, and knowing that you can change your reality if you will only go into meditation and see things through the eye of God by embracing your own human imagination. That's why the Bible tells you without Him, which is your imagination, there isn't anything made that was made, and that all things in this world was made by Him, which is your own human imagination. So my brothers and my sisters, if you're going to use your imagination in a wise way and a constructive way, that's gonna help you to expand and live the life that you so desire. You have to have the right concept of yourself, the right belief about yourself, and you have to have the right feeling, the right attitude, and you have to practice the right habits in your life. And you have to speak your truth. Doesn't matter who would agree or disagree with you. Speak your truth and live your truth and be the truth and manifest the truth, because results don't tell lies. So with that being said, my brothers and my sisters, let us always remember that by your fruit you shall be known, and that every seed and every species will always reproduce after its own kind. So don't just be a hearer, but be a doer by putting your imagination into work for you, and use your creative power to achieve your every desire. So never forget to go into meditation morning, noon and night. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to thank you very much, and I want to encourage you to get a copy of that book, whether in hard copy or soft copy, which is ebook. Read it and let me know if there is any improvement that can be done on it in terms of what they normally rate. They normally rate it, yeah, whether is it 4-star or 5-star and so on, right? So I really need that, because I need referral. Yes, I definitely need to get more referral and the book, so they would encourage others, because you know, if someone put a negative referral, it could hinder other people, okay, and that could be done as a way of keeping others, you know what I mean, from getting certain information. So I'm asking you to do that. I also want to thank those who've been supporting this work in any way, whether you're sharing the message or you're supporting Ampathian. We want to be quite grateful for you and thank you for your support. At this time, I want to give you the sign of Matthew 6:22. I say, if I be single, your whole body will be full of light. And I'm saying to you, my brother and my sister, when you have the experience, you will come to realize it is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N. And you will come to realize that it is the dawning of a new day in your life. And that without the sun, there is no life and there is no light. And that the sun, as in the S-U-N, is the light of the world. And that without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And that the sun, as in the S-U-N, parallels the human imagination. And the human imagination parallels the sun. And we are the people of the sun. Therefore, let us use our mind power to achieve our every desire. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.